Let's talk about a couple important rules to understand when working with clay. These, if you don't understand this, your project may explode or fall apart in the kiln. Don't worry, it's not going to explode and hurt anybody, but your project probably will get destroyed. First, here I have two pinch pots that were scored and slipped together. One thing I want to do is maybe smooth over that seam and make it look like one ball instead of two halves. But what I've created here is an air pocket in the middle. Now what happens when it gets put in that kiln and heats up, the air is going to expand. The air inside here in the middle is going to expand, causing the project to break apart. Probably right where that seam was, and it's going to crack, fall apart in the kiln. So we need to make sure air can get in and out of hollow areas or air pockets. That can be done by just taking a pin tool, poking a hole, wiggle it a little bit so that you can see a tiny pinhole in there. Air can now get in and out, no explosion. So any place that you have air trapped in, air pockets, have to have air vents, otherwise it's going to explode. This is another problem here. We have a pretty thick piece of clay. Anytime it's thicker than an inch, it's going to take too long to dry. You're going to be waiting too long for your project. I give it 1 week to dry, and this is just simply too thick. All right? Again, the moisture in that clay, if it gets put in the kiln and it's still got water in it, once that heat gets over 212 degrees, that water is going to start boiling and turning to steam. That steam is going to expand and cause your project again to explode. So we have a couple choices here. Either make this thinner or hollow it out. There's tools like this that have little loops on it. They're called metal loop tools. And you can take them and kind of scoop out the clay. It's kind of like scooping out a melon, all right, or a pumpkin. Just keep scooping some of that stuff out until it's no longer so thick. We're gonna lighten this up. It's gonna dry quicker, and plus we're gonna have extra clay to work with. All right, so keep scooping that out until all the clay is removed from the center so that it can get air in there and it can dry. So make sure you have air vents, make sure you hollow out thin pieces so they don't explode.